Good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and we are back with Miss Alvarell, who has taken a lot of quest here at Eked Terrathos. And last time we found the bridge, and we wanted to find the sloping path to the southeast. Oh, and look, we found a white hen. Hello, goodbye. And more. Are we in the right place? I think we need to go up further, don't we? The bodies of 2 Uruks lie here on the grass. Arrow-slain Uruk. You pull an arrow from the Uruk's back. The arrow is of fine elf make. You retrieve an elf arrow from the other corpse and hear someone calling to you. Those are my arrows. If you will return them to me, I can use them to slay more of these creatures. I think that is in everyone's interest, is it not? Okay, we will take... Oh. That looks nice. I will definitely take that. I am pleased to see we share a purpose, or at least we have our hatred of Orkkind in common. My name is Bregalith. I came from distant Imladris on a journey of my own, but hearing of Uruks abroad in Eregion caused me to divert my steps. Now I slay the creatures wherever I find them, and will bring word of what I have seen back to Elrond when I know more. You tell Bregalith that the Uruks speak of the wizard Saruman as if he is their master. That is most concerning, but a dead Uruk serves no master. Let us call the creatures that stalk the ruins of Caras Gelebren, and afterward we can discuss if they spoke truth or falsehood. And it's right, it's not Gelebren, it's Gelebren. Alright, so she wants to kill some Uruks. I think we can do that. I think we can most happily accommodate that request. Well, you are way, way, way down there. And you're dead. Well. More? Apparently there's an Uruk way on top of that somewhere. Oh wow, look at all this. Alright. 2 more. What do we have over here? A wooden chest. Well, the last Uruk clutched a piece of parchment in one hand. Read the Uruk report you collected. Mahai, Praltakishi, Nogat Angus. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to finish that because I don't speak the black tongue. I don't speak Urkai. Might as well jump down.
Slaying Uruks may be its own reward, but finding a clue to their purpose here is even better.
Slaying Uruks may be its own reward, but to find some clue to their purpose here is even better. I understand you found a report in one of the creatures. You hand the parchment to Bragolith, and she studies it intently. It gives me no joy to read the black speech, but it is much worse to speak than it is to read. Here is what this report says, in a language that does not cruelly twist my tongue. Warriors, scout the old forges in Holland. Find relics of elvish jewelry craft? I want not. Worthless trash. I desire lore. The elves made rings there. I wish to find their lost artisan knowledge. Okay, so they're looking for...
The elves of Eregion were deceived before by gifts and promises of secret knowledge.
They're looking for the ways to make the rings of power. The elves of Eregion were deceived before by words of kindness, Alvarel, by offers of gifts and promises of secret knowledge. It was a lesson hard learned, but I have spent these many years believing this to be true. We learned it well. Indeed, I say we, for I dwelt at Celebrimbor city in those days. It was a grand sight of art and learning, its wide green lawns and smooth-stoned lanes to be found on both sides of the river. Mirabel it was, the jewel town, and Caras Gelebren, the silver bastion. It was a welcoming place. Too welcoming. Bregola stares at you steadily. I ask you to return to the city above and see the state of it. There may be artifacts within we should keep from the Uruks, and from their master, whether he be a wizard or no. I will examine whatever you find, and judge if there is still danger for the elves among the bones of Celebrimbor's citadel, or only grief still to be found. And, can I take a look at this? I like this hairstyle. Oh, I would change my hairstyle out in a minute if I could get that. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, enough staring at her hair, pretty as it might be. We have knowledge to discover. And you, Mr. Dunlander, should have stayed in your own lane. Alright, so another wooden chest, more goodies, a cracked plate. This ancient plate is covered with a spider web of cracks, rendering it unusable. Okay, so we have to go to different places. Wow, They put wooden chests everywhere in here. I don't mind a few freebies. That. Well, I almost swore that thing, that cry stunned him for a second. Almost. Okay. A hammer. The hammer, worn with age, nearly falls apart in your hand. Now where? 1, 2. Oh, we need to examine the toppled statue. The once proud statue of Celebrimbar now lies half buried in the earth. Okay, it's gone. Okay. Shattered picture. That is a scholar thing. You'll find scholar mats in those. Ah, broken column. Wait, what about this one? The once beautiful pillars of Caras Gelebren are now sad remnants. Okay. Artifact from southeast and the fallen lamp. Yeah, this was a huge city, so between this and Ecad Mirabelle. Oh, hello. This is where the forges that created the rings were. Wow, look at that. I know we're not here for sightseeing, but that is pretty spectacular. Fallen lamppost. None of the lamps that illuminated Caras Gelebren by night remain standing. This small pouch now contains only dust and splinter of rock. Bring the artifacts to Regolith. Oop. We probably should not try to run through rocks. Yeah, I'm absolutely enthralled with this new zone. Swanfleet was very nice, and I did enjoy getting to meet all the different store hobbits, but this is pretty interesting. Like I said, I enjoy lots of ruins, and this has it. Oh, there she is.
These are sad reminders of times long past.
These are sad reminders of times long past, Alvarel. But they are surely not what Saruman seeks in this place. In my heart, I know what he searches. It is ring lore he desires, the same knowledge with which the builder of this city was ensnared. If he finds it, I fear he could work great evil upon the lands and people of Middle-earth. Regolith gazes at the horizon, obscured by distant fog. From the hilltop above, you can hear the harsh calls of Arkkind, even over the wind. After a moment, the elf warrior turns back to you. I will tell you the tale of the Jewel Town and the Silver Bastion, so you will know how we were deceived, and you will know why it must not happen again. It is of Antheron I must speak, the giver of gifts. But you will know him by another name, for he is Sauron, and he is the enemy. And we will take that. Ooh.
After the fall of Baleriond, most of my people came to live in the land of Lindon to the west.
After the fall of Baleriond, most of my people came to live in the land of Lindon to the west, under the benevolent rule of Gil-galad. Bonds of friendship were made with the dwarves of Ered Luin, but a thriving trade in metal and gems with that people dwindled, as the Longbeards suffered war and disaster of their own. Yearning for Mithril to fashion into their work of art and beauty, many of the Noldor followed the dwarves as they journeyed eastward. Led by Celebrimbar, descendant of Fëanor, the elves settled in the holly-covered hills beneath the west gate of Khazad-dûm. There was once again friendship and trade between elf and dwarf, and Celebrimbar's city in Eregion thrived. Eregion was still a young kingdom when the men of Numenor arrived. Tor Aldarion, the king, sailed up the river Gwathlo and debarked to explore the Swanfleet on foot. He befriended Celebrimbar and forged alliances with the elfsmiths, and in return they taught some among his people techniques of armor shaping and the graving of a Thilden and moon runes. In time, Aldarion grew old and came no more to Caras Gelebren, but the friendship between his people and mine endured. The friendship endured, but it was tested. The Numenorians were a seafaring people, and they had long exhausted the forests of their island home. They hungered for timber to build more and mightier ships. The Lady Galadriel, who dwelt for a time in Eregion, and often danced alongside the lily-covered waterways, despaired to see the toll taken upon wide woodlands by Numenorian axes. When the shipbuilders began to dredge her beloved Swanfleet and build dikes to channel the waters, she entreated Celebrimbar to stop the men of Numenor from harming the land. Okay. So it looks like this is going to take us into an instance. And actually, this has been quite fascinating so far. But we are going to be doing that next time. And until then, bye for now.